On a motion to come out of close, Ms. Cookenbook,
Yes.
Mr. Phillips,
Yeah.
Mr. Cox,
Yes.
Mr. Booth,
Yes.
and Mr. Terman.
Yes. I'll take a motion that we certify that we only discuss those things when in closed session for.
So moved.
Second.
All right, on a motion of certification resolution, only such public business matters were identified in the motion by which the closed meeting was convened. Mr. Booth,
Say yes.
Yes. I'm sorry.
Ms. Cookenbook.
Yes.
Mr. Cox,
Yes.
Mr. Phillips, and Mr. Terman.
Yes.
And then, sir, did you want to go on a break or
Let's do the.
do this part? Okay. Okay,
Yeah. I thought you was going to.
okay. There's a motion. Yeah, go ahead.
I'll take a motion for any action that we did within our closed session.
We didn't do any action in our closed session.
Discussion.
No.
Yeah.
I'll make a motion, we appoint Ms. Hickson to the EDA for the 4-year term from 4/1/26 to 3/31/30. Does that cover what
That
we need?
covers it. Second. Okay. On a motion to appoint Ms. Hickson for the Economic Development Authority Board position for a 4-year term of April 2026 to March of 2030. Mr. Booth.
Yes.
Mr. Cox.
Yes.
Mr. Phillips.
I'm gonna put no.
Ms. Cookenbook.
Yes.
And Mr. Terman.
Yes.
Right. So appointed, we will contact her. Thank you.
And my action on that was if we did take action by discussing candidates and stuff.
Yeah.
All right, let's take a 5-minute break. All right, we're back in session. Next, on our agenda is our board time. Does anybody have anything?
I do. Um. This morning, while we were starting the meeting, I had someone reach out to me, could you check on the active EMS, I guess the app that's used on phones, on the active EMS? Somebody from the volunteer fire department reached out and said that I guess maybe that had been, that rescue calls or something had been removed from showing up on theirs. Okay, or do you have knowledge? Anything you could explain on it? His concern was, he is trained in CPR and everything, so and he's been around for a long time, but his concern was if a call goes out, this was in the Locust Grove district, but if a call goes out and it just happens to be someone 2 miles away that's needing something, and it's something that he's trained in, he doesn't understand why he wouldn't be available to assist. And I think his point's well taken, but
So if I'm understanding, it's the, active alert.
Yeah.
Volunteers, emergency management, have access, have that app on their phone.
Right.
Board members can have that app on their phone if they choose. When we kind of switched over in the emergency management, there was a large amount of people on this active alert who had access, and what it is, it's every 911 dispatch call. Everyone. So we kind of went through it and we cleaned it up, and anybody who is not an active volunteer, EMS board or emergency management, volunteer fire is also on it, excuse me. So volunteer fire is on it. But if you're not in that group, you're not on the app, as because to open it up to people who are not under that umbrella,
well, this,
the app wouldn't support it.
This is
yeah,
a fire.
this was
I got the same one.
okay.
Yeah,
So
fire.
if there was an error in it, we can
Yeah,
fix that.
maybe it's
So
the
maybe
but see,
Yeah, that's not a problem. But just so you know the premise of it, there was
he mentioned
tremendous.
that, yeah, he mentioned that the only thing that comes across on his or the active EMS incidents seem like they're blocked from the firefighters. So only thing they're seeing is firefighting.
Okay, could be just a behind the scenes application. I have to check
Yeah.
something off.
Yes.
So yeah, after
y'all
you
just
let
look
me
at-
know and we could look at that, sure.
Yeah, it just
Because he still gets it, he's just not getting all alerts is what I'm,
he's getting just fire stuff.
okay.
But yeah, in the event, he's like, I'm CPR trained and so forth, but he said in the event someone 2 miles away is experiencing
that's
something
wonderful.
traumatic for CPR.
That's wonderful.
go.
Yeah,
So
yeah, after you tell me, we'll look into it. Absolutely. Thank you, Levi.
Just need, no disrespect, this is not just him. Anybody that's in the fire that's gonna administer anything like that, we need to have their certification on record. That they are certified to perform something.
Okay.
That's, no, not saying that they're not, but that's from a.
I mean, they should have it though.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Fire department training.
Somewhere,
Yeah.
but it needs to be on record somewhere that, and that they are certified and they're up, cause if they go out there as just Joe Blow
Well,
citizens.
there's a good Samaritan law that protects some stuff.
Well, no, but they don't protect us. If they're going in their capacity with us, then we need to, and they're gonna, I don't care who's doing medical, I don't care if it's me, you, or whoever. If we don't have a certification saying they're certified and can legally perform that, we open us up in the county for liabilities.
Right.
That's just where
Yeah.
I'm coming from.
But I would assume the fire station would keep those records.
Well, somebody should.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I had one other thing, Mr. Chairman. In response to the volunteer proclamation that we did earlier, I just wanted to take a moment. I never commented on it there a few months ago when he had passed away, but a gentleman down in the Locust Grove district, Harry Yates, he passed in January or February, I believe, but But, Mr. Yates, I just wanted to take a second, he really devoted a lot of time and effort into cleaning up the trash sites, cleaning up the sides of the road. I would see him out there with a vest on, picking up trash, and his presence would be greatly missed. But when we read that volunteer proclamation, it made me think about Mr. Yates, and I really do thank him for all the time and dedication that he spent doing that. So
Thank you, Lima.
You know, makes me think of Nelson Yates for years, volunteers, man, he run that, I mean, he was the face of that down on that end.
Mr.
Nelson Hill.
Yeah.
Nelson Hill.
Nelson Hill, yeah.
Yeah,
But yeah, we've got some great volunteers
we truly are blessed
And-
indeed.
that nobody knows about.
And also Mr. Carr that passed away recently, his dedication to the fire department, I mean, it just.
Yeah.
With the school system too.
School-
Yeah,
But,
it was volunteer too.
that's why I mentioned just Kim. We've had so many through the year, and we have so many right now that is doing so much.
Yeah.
And a lot of it's not seen.
Yeah.
That's, you know,
They're advertised, yeah.
it's not seen or advertised or recognized, and we're very blessed community to have the people volunteer the way they do,
Mhm.
whether it's coaching Little League or whether it's something with the church or whatever. It's all across the board.
Yep.
That's all I have.
Speaking of litter control, does the county furnish you any bags or anything you're picking up, like if you go around and, okay, I'm just checking, I've seen them out in Carroll County, orange bags sitting beside the road, what you've been doing, picking up trash, you know?
Get that from
I'm
VDOT.
just curious.
Well, we had that program set up till the pandemic hit, where
Yeah,
it was-
adopt
we had the every spring cleanup till
Green clean or?
spring and clean,
Yeah,
spring green.
Last couple.
Yeah.
Yeah, a couple of times, we haven't done it.
Maybe as we get in,
Okay.
maybe we could reincorporate that. 'Cause they cleaned up a lot of sites around this county. Some of them got dirtied again, but there seemed to be a strong interest in that too.
Seemed like there's up highways sort of died out too.
It did, yeah.
And I don't see it,
Still happens, but
Yeah.
it's rare.
few and far between. But yeah, I've got a couple of ladies in my neighborhood, I see them out trash bags,
Yeah.
picking up beer cans and other trash, it's got just positive on the side of the road.
Yeah.
Which reminded me, I told you about the signs at Meyer Fork and Shady Grove. No, stay out back, I mentioned it today, they stole the speed limit sign, Bones Mill and Shady Grove.
The road name signs, Mark can
He-
order those.
We had to order these because they had just been thrown, pick them up, throwing them down, but this time they took them.
Okay.
Scrap metal's going good.
Don't VDOT replace them?
Uh,
Doesn't VDOT replace the signs like that?
They do the speed limit signs, but not the E911 signs.
The street name signs.
Yeah, that's what they come through us. And so
I was
Mark
out,
has to order them.
and I don't remember the road now. I was out in the firehouse. It was one of the connector roads to Firehouse Road. I noticed didn't even have a sign up on that end.
Right, that is put a area right around in there. Somebody keeps borrowing our signs.
They take photos and all. I mean, they don't post there.
Wow.
So,
Need to bring in pictures where I got 90 road signs back one time. David's been wanting to see them. My car came up the road, I went out and picked him up. Back in that Trail Vic was dragging. Them things are heavy.
Yeah.
Anybody else got anything? No.
I do. Uh, whatever happens with the PSA in the town going forward, as far as the negotiations, you need to pick somebody else to go with Joe. Because at the last PSA meeting, I was looked in the eye and told that I was not trusted. Now, and Linda can vouch wasn't that the gist of it? And nobody on the PSA board spoke up in any difference. I don't know whether the person was speaking on behalf of himself or the entire town or the PSA board for that matter. I don't feel like I can effectively negotiate for this board when I'm sitting at the table with somebody that doesn't trust me. So I think you need to either pick Linda, Walter, or Levi. Levi, I know it puts you in a little pickle because your brother's there, but on the PSA, but I don't feel I can continue to effectively negotiate if I don't have the people at the table's trust.
What days is that on?
Well,
No,
that's
this is-
not a regular meeting, it's just whenever the town and the county get together to negotiate going forward.
Yeah.
Uh, I don't know, banks down there. And I'll still do it if that's what you want to do, but you need to know that
And
I do not feel that I can effectively negotiate with somebody
Right.
who doesn't trust me.
yeah, if you can give me a couple days advance, I'll do it.
That's up to the board. I'm not,
Okay, but I'm just.
I'm not.
Let somebody else wants it, I don't care.
I'll still work with this board when whatever hits this table. I'll still make the decisions that I think are right, but I just don't see how I can continue in that to represent the board if I'm not trusted. Did I misspeak on
No,
that?
you did not.
interpretation?
You are, yes.
I'm
no.
not putting you on the
No,
spot.
no, not at all. No, not at all. I think that,
Suggest.
that
Okay,
was,
then.
yes, that was.
I mean, you're still on the.
Yes, he's
PSA
still on the
board.
PSA board. He's just saying the negotiation.
For now, I'll evaluate that. If PSA board doesn't trust me, then I may not be the person that needs to sit there either.
I'm gonna get in trouble with you.
Oh, no.
That just
No,
makes
I just felt it.
my foul.
Levi will make for good. Whoever hit it one to go on that. And, you know, maybe someone even stand my stead.
I mean, I'll be happy to do whatever the board thinks would be sufficient for me to do.
Mhm.
I wouldn't be a member, I wouldn't be a
No.
board on the
No,
board.
no, no, no. You're just a negotiator.
Wow.
Just a negotiator.
Just to discuss what needs to be done. How it should be wrote out.
Yeah. I don't have a problem with that. Board sees fit to do that.
Well, the cut time comes, so,
Yeah, just, I'll be open to it if needed.
okay.
Yeah.
Perfect. Thank you.
Is that okay with you?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Okay.
I was gonna suggest more names, but I'll leave that alone. You know. Sometimes we'll get too passionate about.
Well, I didn't get upset. I did get mad, but I was concerned.
Right.
Because I got no explanation of what I've done that created that mistrust. Maybe doing this, I'll get one, but I don't anticipate it. I just wanted to say that before I wanted that here. That took place in an open meeting, so I wanted to make sure this took place in an open meeting.
Right now, we just sort of spin our wheels, so. Yeah. Anybody else got anything?
I don't think I did. I would say that thank you for allowing me to participate thus far. I think I've tried to project this board's position. But
Well, the reason I said that, I think it would be better if somebody besides me. When I came on the board, I heard PSA, I've said this before, I've heard PSA, and I was one of the naysayers that said, well, why is the county funding all this money? Once I got on the board and started understanding,
Right.
and I'm still learning, there's a lot of stuff that the PSA is doing that I wasn't aware of.
Mhm.
So maybe somebody with a little more knowledge, I guess you'd say, would probably be able to negotiate better than I could. So.
So maybe it's Levi and Linda, the L squared team.
That's good,
That's
that's
good
good,
to you.
that's good with me.
I wasn't trying to do this,
Oh, I know.
get you to do anything. I was just explaining my position.
The L team. You've heard of the A team?
I have no problem with
You
that.
gonna wear some,
Do
you
you?
gonna wear some jewelry?
Good.
And it might be good because you got the knowledge of the PSA there. So going forward, negotiations will be between whoever the town sends and Linda and Levi.
No.
That's what I'm saying is I got a working knowledge,
Yeah,
but I don't know how to drill down and
Right.
get into stuff that
Yeah.
they discuss. Yeah.
sure,
Is that something we should take action on or?
probably. Cause you're
Yeah.
coming off out,
I'll open the floor to, motion to nominate, Levi and Linda to,
negotiation.
I will make that motion.
Okay.
Right, on the motion to approve, Mr. Cox and Ms. Cookenbook to, further negotiations with regards to the PSA
With the town,
with the town. Thank you, sir. Mr. Booth,
yes.
Mr. Phillips,
Yes.
Mr. Cox,
I'll abstain.
Ms. Cookenbook,
Yes.
and Mr. Terman.
yes.
You folks told me.
So, sir, I don't know,
I,
Mr. Chairman, we have, the availability by phone if we wanted to conclude the closed session,
Just,
go back in.
just do that.
Okay,
So I'll take a motion to go back into closed session under,
A6 and A8,
2.2.
3711.
Move.
Second.
All right, on a motion to go back into closed session under 2.2 3711 A6 and 2.2 3711 A8. That's discussion or consideration of investment of public funds where competition or bargaining is involved. If made public initially, financial interests of the government unit would be adversely affected. Also, consultation with legal counsel employed or retained by the public body regarding specific legal matters requiring legal advice. And this has to do with the PSA. Mr. Booth.
Yes.
Mr. Phillips.
Yes.
Mr. Cox.
Yes.
Ms. Cookenbook.
yes.
And Mr. Terman.
Yes.
And that's-